Hello everyone, and welcome back to Destin Learning. Amazon S3 has many great features. One of the most useful features is the ability to host a static website very easily. In this video, we're going to look at the details of how you can set up a website using Amazon S3. Let's go ahead and look at the details. In this guide, we will explore how to host a static website on AWS S3. Static websites consist of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and media files, and do not require server-side languages or databases. Amazon S3 offers scalable, secure storage with high availability, making it an ideal choice for hosting static websites. Original content: How to host a static website on AWS S3. Hosting a static website on Amazon S3. Simple storage service is one of the most cost-effective and efficient ways to get a website online. Static websites are composed of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and media files that don't require a server-side language or database. Amazon S3 provides scalable and secure storage with high availability, making it an ideal platform for hosting static websites. In this guide, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of hosting your static website on AWS S3. To set up an AWS static website, you need an AWS account. Your static website files like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and basic knowledge of AWS Management Console. Original content: What you'll need: an AWS account. Sign up at aws.amazon.com if you don't have one. Your static website files: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, etc. Basic knowledge of AWS Management Console. To log into the AWS Management Console, go to the AWS website, enter your credentials, and navigate to the S3 dashboard. Original content: 1. Log into the AWS Management Console, go to the AWS website, log in, and navigate to the S3 dashboard. To create a new bucket, click the Create Bucket button. Enter a unique bucket name. Choose the appropriate AWS region, uncheck the Block All Public Access option, and click Create Bucket. Original content: 2. Create a new bucket. Click the Create Bucket button. Enter a unique bucket name. It should match your website domain if you're using a custom domain. For example, www.example.com. Choose the appropriate AWS region that is closest to your target audience to reduce latency. Uncheck the Block All Public Access option to make your bucket accessible to the public. Confirm you understand the risks of allowing public access. Click Create Bucket. To open your bucket, simply click on its name after creating it. Original content: 1. Open your bucket. After creating the bucket, click on its name to open it. To upload website files, click Upload and then add files to upload your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and other media files. Once all your files are selected, click Upload to store them in your S3 bucket. Original content: 2. Upload website files. Click Upload and then add files to upload your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and other media files. Once all your files are selected, click Upload to store them in your S3 bucket. To enable static website hosting, go to the Properties tab of your bucket. Scroll down to the Static Website Hosting section and click Edit. Choose Enable and select Host a Static Website. Enter the name of your index document and specify an error page if needed. Finally, click Save Changes. Original content: 1. Enable static website hosting. Go to the Properties tab of your bucket. Scroll down to the Static Website Hosting section and click Edit. Choose Enable and select the option Host a Static Website. Enter the name of your index document. For example, index.html. If you have an error page, optional, specify that as well. For example, error.html. Click Save Changes. After enabling static website hosting in AWS, you will receive a website endpoint URL. This URL is where your website can be accessed. For example, http://yourbuketname.s3websiteregion.amazonos.com. Original content: 2. Obtain your website URL after enabling static website hosting. AWS will provide a website endpoint URL in the static website hosting section. This is the URL where your website can be accessed. For example, http://yourbuketname.s3websiteregion.amazons.com. To set bucket permissions for public read access, navigate to the Permissions tab of your bucket. Edit the bucket policy by adding the provided policy, replacing your bucket name with your actual bucket name. Finally, save the changes. Original content: 1. Bucket permissions. Go to the Permissions tab of your bucket. Scroll down to Bucket Policy and click Edit. Add the following bucket policy to allow public read access to your website files. Version: October 17, 2012. Statement: SID, public read get object. Effect: allow. Principal: action, S3 get object. Resource: ARN, AWS, S3 your bucket name / Replace your bucket name with the actual name of your S3 bucket. Click Save Changes. Visit the URL provided in the static website hosting section to confirm that your website is live and accessible. Original content? 2. Test your website. Visit the URL provided in the static website hosting section, the S3 website endpoint, to confirm that your website is live and accessible. To set up a Route 53 hosted zone, navigate to Route 53 in the AWS Management Console. Create a new hosted zone for your domain by entering your domain name and following the prompts. Original content? 1. Set up a Route 53 hosted zone. In the AWS Management Console, navigate to Route 53. Create a new hosted zone for your domain. For example, example.com. To update DNS records in Route 53, create an A record or CNAME record pointing to the S3 website endpoint. Route 53 will automatically configure the settings to work with your custom domain. Original content? 2. Update DNS records. In Route 53, create an A record or CNAME record pointing to the S3 website endpoint. If using Route 53, it will automatically configure the settings to work with your custom domain. To enable SSL for HTTPS, Amazon CloudFront as a CDN, and set up a free SSL certificate via AWS Certificate Manager. This ensures secure connections to your website. Original content? 3. Enable SSL for HTTPS. Optional? For SSL, HTTPS, support. You can use Amazon CloudFront as a content delivery network, CDN, and set up a free SSL certificate via AWS Certificate Manager, ACM. This will ensure secure connections to your website. Use Amazon CloudWatch to monitor traffic to your S3 bucket and ensure your website is running smoothly. Original content? 1. Monitor traffic. Use Amazon CloudWatch to monitor traffic to your S3 bucket and ensure your website is running smoothly. To optimize performance, integrate Amazon CloudFront. It enhances performance by delivering content faster through a global CDN, reducing latency, improving user experience, and being scalable and reliable. Original content? 2. Optimize performance. To improve performance, consider integrating Amazon CloudFront for faster content delivery through a global content delivery network, CDN. Hosting a static website on S3 is cost-effective, scalable, highly available, and secure. You only pay for the storage and data transfer you use. S3 scales automatically to meet demand, replicates data across multiple zones, and offers robust security features. Original content. Benefits of hosting a static website on S3. 1. Cost-effective. S3 is highly affordable, especially for static websites, as you only pay for the storage used and the data transferred out to users. 2. Scalability. Whether you have a few visitors or millions, S3 automatically scales to meet the demand without any manual intervention. 3. High availability. AWS ensures high availability by replicating your data across multiple availability zones within a region, ensuring your site is accessible 24/7. 4. Security. S3 offers robust security features, including encryption, versioning, and access control, ensuring your website and its content are protected. Hosting a static website on Amazon S3 is a cost-effective and scalable solution. It requires minimal setup and management effort, making it suitable for personal blogs, portfolios, and business sites. S3 provides the reliability and performance needed to ensure your website is always available. Well, that's all for this video. I hope it's giving you the detailed instructions you need to construct a website on Amazon S3. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel.